Some of them a holla, some a ball, some a feed up. Some of them a holla, some a ball, some a cling cling. Some of them a holla, some a ball, some a night kill. Some of them a holla, some a ball, chichi bodo. Some of them a holla, some a ball, chichi bodo. Some of them a holla, some a ball, chichi bodo. Some of them a holla, some a ball, some a cat ball. Some of them a holla, some a ball, some a night kill. Some of them a holla, some a ball, some a cling cling. Some of them a holla, some a ball, some a white wing. Some of them a holla, some a ball, some a big cherry. Some of them a holla, some a ball, chichi bodo. Some of them a holla, some a ball, chichi bodo. Some of them a holla, some a ball, chichi bodo. Some of them a holla, some a ball, some a black butt. Well, this is not overcoated on the rock and zing. The ragamuffin is evil, come to rock your body. Oh, will you listen to me? Cause I'm a celebrity. The ragamuffin is evil, come to rock everybody. I'm the governor, I'm from Jamaica, and I come to the Jamboree. That's in America. I don't want you respect to all this counter. I want you to know the governor, I am a big timer. So when it comes to what you're living, come on DJ Dash. You're gonna rob your dance and composition. But if you want a competition, if you want a contest, the competition what you want, then it's you gotta get. But if you started to worry, if you started to fret, you better pull yourself together, cause there ain't nothing yet. I'm just warming up, I'm just trying something. So when the army rapping, on their beat boxing, on you up there, everybody keep flashing. The governor on the mission, but the lyrics are flashing. Everybody keep flashing, everybody keep rolling. You see, I'm a rhythm, I'm a DJ, get it on the lyrics and the captains of the world of fleet. You see, down in Jamaica, who think so great, they got the big city rifles and you got a lot of weight. I'm gonna tell you something now, man. I want you to listen for a killing and understand. This is something you gotta understand. So don't you miss a each God, you better understand. You see, a portrait should fall and together with that. A portrait should fall and feel it, man. I said a portrait should fall and together with that. A portrait should fall and together with that. So when we are together, we will exist as on brother. Take it from me, cause I'm the really the governor. I'm not going rhythm, yes, I'm a charging for murder. Everybody keep it up when you listen to go. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go. Okay, it goes like this. BSA.
What's today?
I don't know. Why are you gonna set the date?
No.
Can you set the date on there?
Here's where the present's gonna be.
Oh, this is how I want you. This is how I want you to picture me. Hello. My name is Robert Lickfeld. And today was a good day because I learned what a cameraman sees. I see people picking their nose. I see people
I got it.
Where's Derek?
Hey, Craig.
Derek.
Pennsylvania.
Sit down. That may be the president. That's it.
Are you sure?
White roofs. Which one is he in? That is the question, ladies and
What a blessing, fantastic opportunity for the Boy Scouts of America. 35,000.
Thank you very much. Bill, thank you for that generous introduction, and to you, Ben Love, my sincere thanks for inviting us to this unbelievable gathering of scouts from all across this country. If you will permit me a note of regional pride, I understand that my home state of Texas has a pretty good sized delegation. I saw that flag and I want to acknowledge it. Thank you, Curtis, for the Pledge of Allegiance, and Calvin for that national anthem. I want to salute our Secretary of Transportation, Sam Skinner. We flew down here. You saw us coming in on Marine One. And sitting with me on that plane was Sam Skinner, our outstanding Secretary of Transportation, Andy Card, an assistant to the President, Bob Gates. The last Jamboree, I understand you had an unwelcome visitor by the name of Bob, Hurricane Bob. And Bill tells me you didn't have a camp out, you had a damp out. But today, I want credit. It's the guy that brought you the cool air down here. I would like full credit for that. But I'm told that this Jamboree has come together marvelously, canoeing, kayak, swimming. You can race trail bikes and compete at archery. You can earn merit badges while you work your way down the Midway. And some of you to leave the White House behind and spend a few days with you here at Fort A.P. Hill. I'm talking about Fishhook Lane. You see, I started fishing at age 5 or so in the cold waters along the Atlantic coast of Maine, using a lead jig with a modest but reasonably good delegation there, I'd say. Thank you very much. You know, fishing with one of these lead jigs with a little white cloth for bait, trolling with one of those old green cotton lines. And after a while, to the Prime Minister of that land, catching my first salmon up there, pulled in bass in many, many of the states represented here, that I tend to count my blessings, especially if I'm out there with one of our grandkids or with Barbara, the only woman on earth who can read and fish at the same time. Catch every word and every fish. But no matter where I fish today, I always look back to the days when I trailed that little piece of white cloth along the shoreline. And there's a lesson here that I want to share with you. Whatever you love, and later in your careers, don't forget to find time for the things you love to do. If you stay true to the hobbies of your youth, you'll find a source of relaxation and replenishment. It will never fail you. There are other things that you will learn as a scout that will serve you well through your entire life. Your scout law commands you to be trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient. Code is something simple. A desire to serve with honor. A sincere feeling for one's fellow man and for one's country. Serving is not a lifelong chore to be carried out. It's always helped out through times of disaster, from fires to flash floods. The Boy Scouts were there when Franklin Delano Roosevelt appealed for help during the Great Depression, gathering almost 2 million articles of clothing, household furnishing, and have taken on a new struggle to defeat what you call the 5 unacceptables. Illiteracy, unemployment looms ahead of us. But this doesn't mean that the times we live in are less demanding. The Boy Scouts of this 12th National Jamboree will face challenges unimagined by your parents. Perhaps the greatest challenges of our times, I'm sorry to say, is one of the unacceptables. The continuing struggle to keep drugs out of our high schools, a form of pollution, a poisoning of the mind, a corruption of the very soul of young America. We had some good news last week about drug use in America. The number of overall drug users in the United States is down by almost 40%. And this is Admiral Richard Truly, who ably heads NASA.
Na 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 na. Hello, this is Action News 19 from 721, and here we are from James Gavigan and
John Garside.
And come with us, Ashley, follow us. Earlier today, this beautiful gateway was ripped apart by a water balloon launcher with a plain water balloon. It was yellow, and look at it now. It used to be perfect. It got 3rd place in the gateway competition. Got 3rd. And if we can get somebody from their troop to talk about it, we will. Just, hey, anybody want to be interviewed?
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Na 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 na.
Here we are. This is James Gavigan and
John Garside.
with, what's your name?
Glenn Calvin.
This is Glenn Kelman from Troop 726, Surfing BSA, and the Boulder Dam Troop just ripped a hole with a water balloon through their surfboard. And
Wait, show that, Phil. You gotta show that. You gotta show that. Show that hole.
Here are pieces. Show the hole. Here are the pieces of, and here are water balloon. This is actual specimens. Actual specimens from their surfboard.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Show that hole. Show that hole.
Look here. Look. Hey, give me a close up here. Would you stop the There's the water balloon. Here's piece number 1. Piece number 2.
Label that as Quinn.
Piece number 3, 4, and the big one. Number 5.
You were an eyewitness, weren't you?
Oh, yes, I was.
Go through it.
I'm an eyewitness. It was horrible.
We want to explain.
It felt like an atomic bomb.
What's your name?
My name is Jeff Bruno.
Jeff Bruno from 722, and he saw the whole thing. Would you please explain this, Jeff?
Yes, they pull back the water balloon launcher.
They explain who they is.
I don't know the names because I don't know the
No, you
names.
can't do that on national TV, boy.
Anyway, these launchers pulled back the water balloon launcher and let go, and whoa, did it go about? It went pretty fast, and it went whole bam and made a big hole, and they laughed and ran. And as you can see the hole, and then that was it.
That's enough for you. These water balloon launchers, which are against law in some states, can shoot over 300 yards at over 45 miles an hour. And that is all possible. We have no more comments at this time. Would anybody from the Boulder Dam Troop like to be interviewed? This is the Boulder Dam Troop that did do it. John Garside. Hey, let's go over to their campsite right now. Hey, this is the troop that did shoot the water balloon. Get a close up on this. Get the whole thing.
Excuse me?
Hey, back.
No comment.
We would like, come on.
You can see that they have done it. They have no comment.
731. And this is 731. The guys that did it on the other side explaining what the mishap is to the troop that they shot it at.
doing this for?
James. Okay. Mrs. Teasley, see that big hole over there?
Yeah.
That was shot.
No. Okay, now we have here this man. He says he knows how it was.
Would you like your face covered? This man here knows exactly who shot the balloon. Would you like to? This is an unknown source. Unknown source that'd like to reveal the name of the shooter. What troop are you from? The name of the guy who shot it is Sean Schofield. And at this time, we're doing this, and this man, reenactment.
This is a reenactment of what exactly happened.
Okay, this is one hold. This is holder number 1, holder number 2.
Wait.
The shoot and aimer. Would you like your face covered? No. Okay.
He didn't shoot it. I didn't shoot it. Wait. Excuse me.
Get ready.
Cut.
I'm so
We have
glad
more
that I
than 3
wasn't
people shooting it.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, these are the 3 main.
How exactly did he position his body?
When he shot it,
Yes.
he was just down the tracks.
No.
Hey, move. You're back farther. No, he had put his foot to brace it.
Okay, it was right here. Go. Where were the guys that were holding it standing?
Right about right there somewhere.
Yeah, they were right about.
They each had a person bracing there. Press, take that here. Get his face, man. Bro. The top the person who
He
was most
said to
water.
shut up. What am I in trouble for? He's playing innocent.
Get up, I'll do it.
Stand up, so I'll get it.
It's